Hello everyone, this is CJNovo992 and today we're back from the brand new video, the second video of the day. That's right, it's part 2 of a dirty double, ladies and gentlemen, as we've already discussed. Joe Aribo leaving the football club and joining Southampton. We uploaded that earlier, and now we are here for the news that we talked about 7 days ago, and I told you it would be coming very, very soon, and at least it believed it'd be coming. And then earlier in the video we uploaded at 2 PM today, I says the video could be coming anytime soon about Colak. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just like buses, you wait for ages for one and then two comes at the same time, as we have part 2 of the uploads today. And again, it's all about the latest signing and a real first signing of the summer. I know it's getting titled as the second summer signing, everything that behind John Suter, but no, that's last season's signing. The true first signing of the summer is in the door. Let's kick the tyres and see what we've got. Now, elephant in the room, I've of course already made a 14-minute preview video on our boy Antonio Colak, where I broke down everything you pretty much needed to know. But I know not everyone clicks on rumour videos because they're not interested unless it's a done deal, and I can understand that, especially over the last little while, because I could be sitting here filling your YouTube feed up with this name and getting clicks and all that, but they are utter nonsense, and I know they're nonsense. When I only upload these days ones I genuinely think there is something in, so I'm not taking advantage of your time. That's why we made the video on Antonio Colak last week, and now I'm sitting here again, obviously reflecting on him becoming the first true signing of the actual summer. And again, I'm buzzing with that, but just in case you did watch that video, don't worry, I'm not just going to sit here and repeat everything I've already told you. We will mix and match it. And again, if you didn't see that video, you're clicking on this video wanting to know everything you can about the man, don't worry, we'll branch it right here and we'll find a way to hopefully satisfy everyone. At least I will try. But let's pull in the reins a little bit and discuss, obviously, this signing. Now, it's been listed as an undisclosed fee, but if the rumours are to be believed to be true, did I say that right? Probably never, but we'll carry on. Merci beaucoup. The fee is rumoured to be between about 1.8 and £2 million at the end of the day, which for me is an absolute bona fide steal for this player. And if you don't know why that is, the longer you watch today's video, you'll see why. But he's a big 6'2" Croatian striker. And again, Croatian striker, plump bags are slapping, ladies and gentlemen, because we've had a couple of them and each one has been successful. Big Dado and Big Jelavic. And if you can have a career like any of them, I'll be absolutely freaking delighted. And again, if you're wanting the laziest comparison of all time, if you've only got a couple of minutes because you're busy with work or other commitments and you've not got time to sit and listen to me for 14 minutes, if you want it summed up briefly, he's kind of a mixture of both players that we've previously had. He's got the physicality and the ability to win. He doesn't stick his head into everything. He can back into opponents a lot like Dado, but then he's got the match sharpness, or I should say the sharpness to create a space over a couple of yards and get the shot away. Again, he's not as technically gifted as a Jelavic or anything like that, but just that ability over the first couple of yards to get ahead of his man or beat his man if a low cross is coming in, he's got that in his game as well. So for me, he's well suited to a league, and he is one that I am getting very, very excited at, especially now considering the fact he's obviously signed the 3-year deal at the football club. He's one of Gio's signings that he wanted in the football club. We've all said, give Gio who he wants, give Gio who he wants. Well, Gio wanted Colak, the man's in the door. Let's see what he can do. And again, what he can do is something that gets me excited. And I know there's not a lot of excitement about this transfer because obviously we done the rumour video last week. I've seen a lot of people are very, very underwhelmed and everything like that. But again, it's easier to be negative than positive. And I think if you actually pay attention to this guy a lot, and if you look into him and everything like that, and you see what he's done overall with his career, not just most recently where, again, it's no worked out in Greece, but there's been a hell of a lot of football players over umpteen times, not even just with your football club, who's previously struggled at a club then came here and been a success. And again, not just only at Rangers, but it happens in football all the time. If you go to a team and it doesn't fit, then it makes them a bad player or anything. Nobody becomes a bad player overnight. This guy has a talent and he showed it throughout his career, and he knows where the back of the net is. And again, that sharpness, that Jelavic-esque sharpness is one of the things that I'm very, very excited about, and something again that gets me positive because I can see that being a success in this league, because we put 875.2 crosses per game into the box. Then he checked the stats. Just believe me on that. This guy lives and breathes in crosses. He's not going to run you down the wings. He'll play with his back to you. He'll hold you up. He'll bring others into play. Fine. But he's not going to run you channels or anything like that. Give him service into the box and watch what the man can do. I know he scores ugly goals. I know he's not got the sexiest highlight clips. But do you know what the clips are actually showing you? Him putting the ball in the back of net. And do you know what wins you games? Putting the ball into the back of net. And that is what he's here for, and that's what I can see him doing for us all frickin' season long. Honestly, I need to calm down. I am getting too hot in here, and honestly, I brought this shirt out because it's kind of similar in terms of colours to the... I know it's not the best representation, but I didn't get a Croatian top for this video. I'm sorry I'll let everyone down, but moving away from the overall player, because we kind of touched round them. Again, for those who like a little bit of stats, I'll try and wrap it up very, very neatly for you, because again, you've seen the negativity out there. You've seen the easy likes on Twitter complaining about him and everything like that, and what his goal scoring record is like in Greece, where he only managed to score 8 goals and grab 2 assists in 38 appearances last season for, obviously, both in Greece and Sweden, because he spent the first half of the season at Malmo, as we all well know. But again, even experiencing that painful memory, once again, that showed you what he is capable of, because he pulled our pants down in the Champions League qualifier at Ibrox and sent us home almost on his frickin' own. If you look at that game, that's him at his sharp best, just being cleverer and being smarter than the defence and reacting quick enough. And again, he didn't jump at you with the 8 goals, 2 assists, 38 games. But if you pull it back to the Champions League qualifiers, which again, we need to get by this season, he had 5 goals in 8 games in that. And yes, that's including the 2 he scored against us. But again, it shows you when the lights get the brighter, the lad comes out to play. And if you take a step back and you look at his majority of his career, it's only been recently where he's kind of struggled to find the consistency in front of goal that he's had. And again, that can come down to difference in play style, getting used incorrectly, because he's not been starting every single freaking game over in Greece where he hasn't been scoring. He's not always been playing as a striker either. He's been put out wide on a couple of occasions in that as well. It's not been prime scenario where he's missing sitter after sitter because we've signed a duffer. Nah. It's just no quite worked out. If you take a step back and you look at his entire footballing CV at the age of 28 years old, this man has played 223 professional matches. Nae B League, nae under 19s, nae under 21s. We're putting all that to one side. Just talking about the top level. 223 games at the highest level, and he has scored 90 times and grabbed 33 assists, which is a not bad total to actually look for if you're talking about a striker. But again, if you slap that together, that's 123 goal contributions in 223 games. That there is something to get positive about. And again, I know I said this in the last video talking about the big lad, but if you can get back to his form that he showed in Croatia, where he got 60 goal contributions in 90 games, or even the form he showed overall in his time at Malmo for Sweden, where he got 22 goal contributions in 40 games, I'll be delighted with that. If he comes up the road to us and scores 15 goals this season, that's 15 goals that wouldn't have been anywhere else in the frickin' team. So that there boosts us up, and that would be him doing his frickin' job. And honestly, I think that's achievable. I normally didn't do that in terms of guessing how many people's getting his score, but having looked at him a lot because there's been nothing else to look at all summer long, seeing where he thrives in front of goal, seeing where it's been going wrong at a couple of teams, and then realising that at Rangers Football Club, especially in Scottish football, you will be dominating 99.9% of games. You will be throwing the ball into the box constantly against these teams. That is his bread and butter. So again, I'm sorry if I'm being positive about this shit. But moving away from the numbers and everything, the most obvious thing to discuss would be the competition for places and everything like that. Is he an in replacement? Is he a roof replacement? Is he going to be challenging the starting 11? I think it's the latter two. No, I'm not sitting here saying he's better than Alfredo Morelos or anything like that. Isn't what I'm saying, so didn't twist my words. But I feel like what he brings to the table is the blueprint that Gio has shown he wants in his 4-3-3. He wants Morelos in and around the box, being able to play with his back to goal, bringing others into play. He tried it with Roof, Roof could never do it because that, again, isn't his playstyle. That's why Big Joe Aribo ended up playing all these games, because Aribo was physical and was able to play with his back towards goal. That is what he tried to get in with a couple of the games that he played, but I think that ship had sailed at that point and it just wasn't working, and it was obvious we had to part ways. Colak on paper ticks every single box that Gio has asked for in terms of a striker, not only at Rangers, but his time at Feyenoord and even in his short ill-spelled time at China. That's the type of guy he likes leading his line. So I didn't see this as a Cedric Itten replacement where you'll see him 5-6 times a year. No, I'm expecting to see the big laddie as an important piece to this Rangers team. And again, I expect him to be up there. And again, I love my boy Kamal Roof, and you all know what I think of him in terms of finishing ability. He's better than Morelos, but overall, and in terms of game plan, I can see Roof being in trouble now, and we might be discussing him later on in the summer, as I think Colak is exactly what Gio wants. And again, I see him playing a lot. And aye, that's truthfully all that really needs to be said, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm not going to go and explain every little thing that I've done in the last video, because I know a lot of people watch every video, and I greatly appreciate everyone for giving me your time and everything like that. But that is our first true signing of our summer. I'm very excited. Again, it won't be the last. I'm going to be busy over the next few days / weeks, so look forward to all that. But now there's no more questions or whether this is true, or you didn't want the rumour to be true, so you don't want to pay attention to the laddie. The laddie's here. Look at him. His calendar ready. Big Sexy has finally been replaced. Herrera, gone. Colak, here. The calendars are gone off the shelves, if you're quiet enough. You can hear it, and let's hope as he's good on the field as he is freaking off the field. And aye, now I just want to know your thoughts and opinions on this transfer signing. Are you happy? Are you mad? Or are you still sad and disappointed? Again, there's no right or wrong answers. I just want to be positive, because again, I think he'll be a success at the football club. But again, it's not just about my opinion right here on the channel, so let me know down below. The first signing's down. I'll be seeing you very, very soon. But until next time, I apologise you've had to see me twice a day, but I gave you a wee teaser at the end of the Rebo video saying there might be another one today, and I wanted to deliver for you. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I've been CJ92. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.